Hi you guys, so we're gonna get down and juicy and in our hips and in our spine and great places in the body. And you don't have to be a master to do this. Anybody can do this. I'm seated in a loose half lotus. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on your couch, just get in any comfortable spot you can sit in. If you can, open up the legs a little bit in a cross-legged spot, even if it's a loose one and it's comfortable for you, and you can even do that seated and cross the ankles if that feels good, if you're able to, and it is just nice and juicy and delicious. But if not, straight-legged in a chair is fine too. So when you're ready to settle in, lift those hips up side to side. So what you're doing here is you're lifting the flesh parts out of the buttocks out away from the sits bones so that you can really feel those sits bones like anchoring, grounding that rootiness into the earth beneath you. You're like, ooh, yeah, that feels great. And then the other thing we do is after about age 4 or 5, we're like, Pillsbury Doughboy moment, we suck our gut in. And so I want you to just let go of your belly. Like, take a few seconds, close the eyes, and just relax the hands anywhere. And just focus on this area from the pelvic floor, the back sides of the legs, whatever's touching there, and through the pelvic floor into the low back, into the belly. Just draw your awareness to that part of the body. And you're gonna let out an ah or a ha. Or even a yawn. And then soften into your belly, soften into the breath. So as you inhale, the belly and chest rises and expands. And as you do that, what you're doing is you're letting the belly expand, the organs drop down, the heat drops down and kind of stokes that fire in the hips and the lower body. As you inhale, expanding, and exhale, then the belly just softens, sinks into the spine. And see if you can add this kind of rock and rolling motion forward and back rather than vertical stress breathing up and down. We want to kind of rock forward and back with this. And as you do that, you're kind of rocking now as you soften. If you're comfortable, keep your eyes closed and soften into the hips and the glutes, back sides of the thighs. And just start to allow yourself to connect to that kind of just that primal gentle rocking in the body. See if you can connect to your natural rhythm and sway forward and back. And that's what your own breath's pace is. And it could be deep or shallow, fast or slow, it doesn't matter. You're just connecting to your own bare breath, your own organic breath, your natural breath. And let it guide you. So as the inhale comes in, you expand the belly and it kind of pulls you forward. And as you exhale, you soften and sink back. And then think about this effortless effort quality of Tai Chi and Qigong. Allow it to come into your body, into your practice. So the movement comes at the belly, at the hips, softly. Head and neck and back and shoulders just kind of follow with that movement. And then if you want to get a little bigger in the movement, you can put the hands on the thighs or across the knees and take a cat-cow as you inhale forward, open up. And as you exhale, drop back. And again, the movements at that pelvic floor, that tilt of the pelvic floor. So as you tilt the pelvic floor back, you open the heart center, offer it up. And then as you tuck that tailbone under, you unpack the upstairs, the backpack, the shoulders, the back of the neck. And then just start to play. Maybe you dive down in, and you start to kind of move into the shoulders. And get as funky with this as you'd like. Maybe you make a circle around this way. Ooh, this is a delicious one. Just slowly and gently. And you can press the hands into the thighs or the knees. And then just make sure that you switch directions each time. And if it feels good to stop somewhere along the way and play there and get into your spine, maybe your shoulders, feel free to. And the movement doesn't have to be big or small. Just that it's conscious. You're going, oh, that feels great. That would feel good to move there, to find that range of motion and to get into that nook and cranny in the shoulder or the hips or the back. And you're just kind of playing there in your body. At whatever speed and pace and rhythm your breath guides you at. And when you're ready to, you're gonna settle up nice and tall and then give a little sway side to side in the shoulders. And then just take a big exhale, relax the hands anywhere, close the eyes. And then soften all the muscles of the face, soften through the throat, soften and relax the shoulders, relax the spine, relax the belly, relax the hips, the knees, the ankles and toes. See if you can relax and just let go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. Because why would we want that in this space? This is a space of yumminess. This is a space of a life, of joy, of breath, of connection. So just allow yourself to indulge in this moment, this sensation. And you're going to allow yourself to indulge in the sensations in your body. As you close the eyes, feel what's going on in the back sides of the legs. Feel the sensations in the hips. Feel the sensations in the belly, in the chest, in the shoulders, in the neck. Just kind of move through the body. And then when you're ready to, you're going to settle your awareness and focus. This is the amazing benefit to a practice of meditation or mindfulness, is you start to hone in our very multitasking, distracted society, your attention to one area. So we're going to hone it down to the hips and the root and the belly area, and just breathe into that space. And again, it's that soft rock and roll forward and back. And I'm going to invite you to stay here as long as your little body wants to. And when you're done, before you get up, we're going to end with a moment of gratitude for yourself. So I want you to thank yourself. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful for this moment. I'm so grateful for this body. I'm so grateful for this air that I breathe, for this beautiful, amazing world I live in. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, body, for supporting me. And taking me through this crazy journey and ride. So we start to change that habit pattern of what we tell ourselves and how we see ourselves and our body. It makes a profound difference. And hang out as long as you'd like. When you're ready, come out slowly, just blinking the eyes and waking yourself up, but hang here as long as you like. And thanks for joining me. Namaste.